All right, so what I'm gonna walk you through is this is an expedition in large, and we're gonna show you how the thigh strap system works. So when we come over here, you can check out our previous video. Come on over here, Kenny. We'll show you a little bit of the internals of a boat. The previous video, we walked through the installation of a back band, and we also talked about how a thigh strap kit can be attached into here. And so I just wanted to show you how that works. So this ladder rung system here, you're gonna have to figure out your own sizing based on your thighs. You'll see me in the boat in a minute. And then it also attaches down. Kenny, I'll get you to take a look inside of the boat here. So it attaches down to these connection points here, and this just loops down inside. If you buy an Expedition, it comes pre-installed with that section, this rung, and this double D-ring, which is all you need for these thigh straps. You're gonna get in, your knee's gonna sit here, you'll cinch these straps. You can also see we've got a whitewater foot block down in the end with that toggle installed to the end, and we've got it pretty rigid so that I can push in tight. So I'm gonna jump in here, I'm gonna show you how we get the thigh strap kit set up, and then we'll pop on the spray skirt and we'll show you how that works. So I'm gonna jump in here. All right, so for me, I'm gonna make sure first that this back band sits where I want it, on my back, and that the spray skirt is up and above it, okay? That's the first step. The second is I'm gonna kind of push against the end here and just sort of see if the back to the end is the sizing that I want. And I'm actually gonna cinch it a little bit further forward because we're about to drop into about class 3 plus whitewater. We're gonna want a little bit of that front end performance. So I'm pulling in the back band a bit here, and that's actually just gonna cinch it forward, give us a little bit more push and a little bit more bend to my knees, which is gonna help me stay in my thigh straps. So now we're gonna grab onto these thigh straps and I'm gonna pull them over my knees like this. And to get out of the thigh straps, if I wanted to, I would push against the foot block, my knees, it would pop out, you'd bail on the spray skirts. You push at the end and that's what gets you out. But for now, because I'm gonna be pushing in whitewater, I wanna make sure that this is here and then that thigh strap is cinched down. Same thing on this side, we're gonna put that thigh strap on, and then I'm gonna make sure that those are cinched on. So now I'm tight in the boat, not just for whitewater, for all kinds of paddling. You wanna be one with the boat, and this gives you full power conversion when you're paddling. You're nice and tight into the boat. So now that I'm set up like this, I'm gonna show you how to put the spray skirt on. So you always start at the back. We're gonna grab it back here. We're gonna work around equally with both hands here. Making sure that there's nothing in that seam. We don't want water getting in the boat. And we're gonna work it through to about the halfway mark. All right, and now the key element of all spray skirts, no matter what kind of paddling you're doing, is to make sure that this loop is not tucked inside, that it's out, because that is your grab loop when you pull to get out of your boat. So here what we tend to do is we want to kind of get our elbows in to hold the edges of the boat or edges of the spray skirt as we roll it forward, and we try to just sneak it over the bow without these sides popping off. And it's a bit of an art. This one here came off just a little bit. It's not a problem, obviously. Now you're going to do a check, make sure that you're tight all the way around. So now I'm tight in here, but I can't adjust anything. So you need to make sure everything's set before this. Now we're ready to paddle, and you can bail out of the spray skirt if you need to. And I would push and bail because I have the thigh straps.